Drum and Bugle Corps is the greatest growing place there is for kids. I'm absolutely firmly convinced it is the greatest growing ground for kids. They learn from each other, they learn discipline, they learn the age-old lesson that the harder you work, the better your rewards.
Still cool after all these years. Denise has been and continues to be a significant contributor to marching music's major league and to pageantry in general. She's quite good at judging, though she focuses her judging mostly in the winter. As a judge, she is expert, perceptive, a teacher, a counselor, and a critic. Instructors know that she has been where they are. From her, they hear knowledgeable words and sage advice. Her drum corps work is legendary. As a performer with the 27th Lancers Rifle Line, she helped make them the talk of DCI, and we still talk about them. As an instructor, program coordinator, staff member, and consultant, she has been with some of the powerhouses of our activity. In part, those corps were and are so good because of her contribution. She has also been quite successful in the business world. As a friend to me and to many others, we've enjoyed lots of laughs, from Kelly's on Revere Beach, to South Cambridge Street at the home of her mom and dad, to Mays and Ghali's kitchen, to Clinton Street in Everett, to her home in Revere, and in fact, wherever so many good friends would socialize. As a judge, when you see Denise, the instructor, walking towards you in critique, you know you had better have your brain in high gear. She is always very specific and will leave you with what you should know the next time you see her units. As a matter of fact, that just happened recently, I believe, Denise. So Denise and I have shared many rehearsals at our luxurious rehearsal site in the parking lot behind Almies in Revere. Tonight, it is an honor to share the stage with you. Let's welcome Denise wholeheartedly into the Hall of Fame for Drum Corps International.
Hello, DCI. George Oliviero, I have known this man all of my pageantry life and before. He was one of my first instructors of the 27th Lancers. He has adjudicated every program, winter and summer, that I've ever been a part of. He became my teacher again in the early 2000s when I got into the judging world. And he continues to adjudicate the programs that I'm working with today. He is truly a mentor of mine, and I thank you, George. Thank you to the Board of Directors and also the Hall of Fame members for choosing me to stand beside my father and the many other Hall of Fame icons. I'm truly honored. Thank you to Bill Hardy for writing such a heartfelt letter of nomination, and his sister Celeste. And they were on a mission. They told me last year that it was going to be their dig to get me here and be on the stage tonight. And had it not been for your hard work and efforts, I likely wouldn't be here. So I truly thank you. Thank you to those that wrote letters on my behalf. My sister Janine McWilliams is also my partner and co-founder for the 27th Lances Foundation. It's been a huge support to me personally of all of my pageantry career. To Peggy Twiggs, who her and I grew up together. She literally lived around the corner from me, and we created some great drum corps for the 27th Lancers and for the cadets. To April Gilligan Martinez, who I met her age out year at the cadets, and we have become lifelong friends. And to Scott Chandler, who I have never had an opportunity to work with from a pageantry perspective, although we've worked with different projects. But I am truly inspired by him, and he has become such a great friend throughout the years. So thank you all for spending the time to write such heartfelt letters on behalf of this nomination. I truly appreciate it. Thank you to my family and friends, Janine McWilliams and Michael McWilliams, for taking the time out. He told me to make sure I mention his name, my brother-in-law. And to all my friends that took time out of their lives to be here tonight, to be part of the celebration, I'm truly, truly honored. And I also wanted to congratulate the rest of my class. Each one of them, I truly have fond memories, teaching together, and all of that. So anyway, it's just exciting to be a part of this class. I want to go back to the late 70s, because it was kind of my roots of where things happened. Myself, George Zingali, Peggy Twiggs, we grew up together. We lived around each other. We grew up together. We were 24/7 pageantry, all about drum corps. And so George Zingali, we were playing around. We were spinning and twirling and playing. He was kind of hell-bent. He wanted to do something in the ground. He had this passion about him. We got to get on the ground. We got to do something with their body and equipment. We got to make this work. So we played and played and played with different skills, and we came up with the rifle laydown. So I spent days and days of working hard to figure out how to gracefully get down on the ground, lay on your back, spin your rifle over your head, and gracefully get up. So after weeks of working this out, we put it on the field. And it's the second or third competition. And who's judging that night? No one other than George Oliviero. So the rifles, they get to start bending down, going down their knees, and they start laying down. And who comes running around the corner but Georgia? And all of a sudden, this man gets down on his hands and knees, literally on his hands and knees, looking at the pitch of my rifles, like this. He's up here like this. Looking at the pitch of my rifles. I'm up in the stands watching this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me that he's actually on his hands and knees right now? I spent the next week hell-bent, because I was damned if he was going to find another tick, because this is during the tick system, in my rifles, laying down on the ground. So we work. 2-3 shows later, who's on the field judging? George Oliviero. We get to that part of the show, rifles are nailing down, he comes around the corner, and this time he was standing a little bit further back, but he was standing back enough that he could really see the pitch of the rifles. He's watching and watching, and then all of a sudden he turned away. Well, he turned away because we were pitch perfect. And he knew it. He knew it. He knew it. He knew it. Yes. So the show was over. I look at his sheet, and it said rifle 0. Good job on the laydown. Thank you, Giorgio. But that moment, it resonated with me because he taught me a lesson that a good idea is just a good idea until you put in the time and the effort to work out the details to make it a great idea. So, Giorgio, it's 37 or so years later. I want to thank you because that lesson brought me through 35-year career at MetLife. Yes, as an officer of the company and throughout my entire teaching career. And it's a lesson that I've taken with me all of my life. So I truly thank you for those 3 ticks. The Santa Clara Vanguard organization, I've been working with them for 17 seasons. And throughout that time, I wear a lot of different hats at the Vanguard. I've had the opportunity to work with some pretty incredible directors and staff and dedicated board members throughout my years. And they, I'm the East Coast girl coming to the West Coast, and I have a different vibe, certainly. But they have gracefully accepted that and truly have been supportive of all my work there at the Vanguard. So I thank the Santa Clara Vanguard. To all my friends teaching this activity, and I have, when I think about all the people that I've gone through all of my life, and the people that I've worked with, and so many of them are in this Hall of Fame and through the different organizations. I can't mention because I only got 5 minutes of fame here, but I truly, it's been an incredible ride, it's been an incredible experience for me, and to all my friends that are teaching drum corps, and especially those very special people in my lives. I wish you the best of luck these next 3 days. It's a great year for drum corps. I've seen almost every single one of them, and I truly do wish you the best performances in the next 3 days coming. So good luck to all of you, truly. This has been great, an amazing honor. I didn't realize until tonight that I'm the only father-daughter Hall of Famer in DCI. And yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Drum Corps International is an organization that my father helped to pioneer in the very early days. And he played a lot of hats for this organization. And I am just thankful that all the current directors that are actually working day by day, night by night, and that you continue to make this thing work and make it happen. So I'm truly appreciative of that. Have a great next few days and have a great rest of the night. Thank you all so much.